relax. Sitting next to me, looking so pretty. Wow. See, I get nervous, I guess. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do an entirely different song that I don't care about as much. Hundreds of years ago when this song was written, romance used to be a lot less complicated. You didn't have to buy her no fancy rings, take her to those expensive dinners. You didn't even have to buy her flowers that didn't grow in your area. All you had to do, you get a line and I'll get a pole now, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole now, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole, we'll head on down to the Crawdad Hole. Yeah, honey, baby mine. Get up, old man, you slept too late now, honey. Get up, old man, you slept too late now, babe. Get up, old man, you slept too late. The last crawdad crawled off your plate. Yeah, honey, baby mine. Head on down to the Crawdad Hole. You get a line, girl, and I'll get a pole. Good for the heart and it's good for the soul. Head on down to the Crawdad Hole. What you gonna do when the hole grows dry now, honey? What you gonna do when the hole grows dry now, babe? What you gonna do when the hole grows dry? We'll stay on the bank, watch the poor crawdads die. Yeah, honey, baby mine. What you gonna do when the crawdads die now, honey? What you gonna do when the crawdads die now, babe? What you gonna do when the crawdads die? We'll stay on the bank until we cry. Yep, honey, baby mine. Head on down to the Crawdad Hole. You get a line, girl, and I'll get a pole. Good for the heart and it's good for the soul. Head on down to the Crawdad Hole. Said a little duck to the drake now, honey. Said a little duck to the drake now, babe. Said a little duck to the drake, there ain't no crawdads in this lake. Honey, baby mine. Yeah, you get a line, I'll get a pole now, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole now, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole, we'll head on down to the Crawdad Hole. Yeah, honey, baby mine. Head on down to the Crawdad Hole. You get a line, girl, and I'll get a pole. Good for the heart and it's good for the soul. Head on down to the Crawdad Hole. About as simple as it gets.
Woo! Got another one.
Got another one? Oh, a lion? Oh, mosquito. Take it to the Crawdad Hole. Catch you one. me, looking so pretty. Feels like the whole world is in tune. The way you make me feel, is this for real? For you, honey, I'd retrieve the moon. Wait a second now, it feels so right. It must be wrong. You and me, honey, must be stuck in a song. It feels so right. It must be wrong. You and me, honey, must be stuck in a song. All the chords and strings, all the hidden meanings. You can't win love when you play that game. So here we are, stuck behind these bars, looking out on the real world filled with pain. It feels so right, it must be wrong. You and me, honey, must be stuck in this song. It feels so right, it must be wrong. You and me, honey, must be stuck in this song. There's a happy place, puts a smile on my face every time some songs come on the radio. Why not stay here for 100 years? You and me, honey, will always know. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. You and me, honey, gonna stay in this song. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. You and me, honey, gonna call this our song. You and me, honey, gonna stay in this song. Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Just takes the normal cliche feel and twist it to something all right. All right. Oh. Next one I don't even have written down, so just gonna have to do it. I wrote this, started writing this one 12 years ago, and took 5 or 6 years to write the whole thing because it just kept coming in pieces. Because it kind of just had to resonate with bits of life, and it's really just a ballad. And it wasn't until a week ago I was singing it, and I was one of the lyrics I threw in. Just it suddenly figured out what it meant, and you're like, wow, this is a good song. I like this song. I would listen to this song. It's called She Was Love. She was as innocent as freshly fallen snow. He had seen the battles, spilled the blood of his foe. She was as beautiful as moonlight on a lake. He was rough and rugged with a heart too hard to break. She caught his glance and sent a smile one day, and took the steel that he encased his heart and melted it all away. Yes, it seemed as though love wanted to bloom and grow. He didn't deserve her and didn't want her to ever know. So he rode away into the red dawn, left her with nothing but a sad, lonely love song. He went and joined the men of war. His heart wasn't in the battle the way it was before. She learned the treachery, dark whisperings in the halls, evil plans hatched behind closed doors while the good men take the fall. She saddled her pony in the stillness of the night. She was still riding hard by the morning's early light. She screamed a warning cry to the unsuspecting men. Death by 1,000 spears waited around the next bend. Scouting troop, they saw her and their arrows rained down. One found its mark and laid her to the ground. Battle burst asunder. She had spoiled their well-laid plan. From a rocky knoll in the pines they were able to make a stand. Through the ranks he battled as he fought his way to her side. Though the blood ran from many a wound, all the pain was deep inside. He held her close and he begged her to live. With a ragged breath, she said, please forgive. Standing there before him was the man who brought her down. His eyes welled up with tears as he laid his weapons on the ground. Every man that had loved and lost realized that once again love had tried to reach him, and against love he had sinned. Battle sounds grew quiet. Some began to walk away. No one can remember why they fought that day. She was innocent as freshly fallen snow. He had seen the battles, spilled the blood of his foe. She was as beautiful as moonlight on a lake. He was rough and rugged, didn't have a heart left to break. He held her close and gently kissed her cheek. His eyes welled up with tears when he heard her speak. Father said you were black inside and nothing good could come of you. But I knew if you could be saved, I could too. he had to forgive the guy that he was sure killed her. Which wasn't in his nature. And he did. Yeah. Let's see. What else should we do?
Oh, I don't know, whatever you like. Been a good time.
Yeah?
It's really nice being able to hang out with you like this.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, truly.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to do the House of the Rising Sun one, but I don't feel practiced on it really. So
Do whatever you like, really. You don't have to. You don't have to show people stuff you don't want them to see.
I think it's an important song.
Yeah, give it a go. See how it goes.
Yeah. It's just another A minor song. Yeah, do something in between.
Okay. Well, and if it's what you were playing earlier, I love it.
Yeah, I'll just have to pull up, because for some reason I forgot Amazing Grace. That's pretty bad. It is weird though, you change gears like that. Your brain remembers a story and, let's see. Okay, I'm going to do a corny one, a little bit funny. But, I'm not sure about this song. I wrote it because somebody was bugging me. And I think it's good to know that we're human and sometimes we get bugged. But also, it's not always what we do that how we show our love. Sometimes it's about what we don't do. That's how we show our love. That's kind of what this song is. So it's called This Song's For You. We all know that special someone who walked into our life. Not that someone who would make a good husband or wife. They're the ones who push your buttons but don't seem to have a clue. If they only knew how much you loved them by all the things you did and do. This song's for you. You're probably thinking I'm singing to the girl of my dreams, but that ain't true. Now that I mention your attention, you pretend you know what this means. You never listen to the verses, you just sorta hum along. Grab a line from the chorus, write your own interpretation of this song. They got wires in their attic, but they don't go to the lights. If they were at least flipping breakers, I guess that'd be alright. But they don't care, they're not plugged in, 'cause there's nothing left to get. They only knew how much you loved them by all the times you zipped your lip. This song's for you. You're probably thinking I'm singing to the girl of my dreams, but that ain't true. Now that I mention your attention, you pretend you know what this means. You never listen to the verses, you just sorta hum along. Grab a line from the chorus, write your own interpretation of this song. Well, I know it's not nice to talk behind someone's back, so you have a conversation to get this friendship back on track. But all your brave honesty is repaid with an empty glare. If they only knew how much you loved them by not pushing them down the stairs. I love you. Yep, this song's for you. You're probably thinking I'm singing to the girl of my dreams, but that ain't true. Now that I mention your attention, you pretend you know what this means. You never listen to the verses, you just sorta hum along. Grab a line from the chorus, write your own interpretation of the song. Write your own interpretation of this song. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta have comic relief in life. I'm not gonna mention any names who inspired that one.
Probably best.
Actually, I don't. No. I don't know the guy's name. It was. I sang a different song that had some really clever lyrics, and people out there just didn't get it at all. Like 4 or 5 people that came up and tried to identify to me by identifying to the song, and I'm like, dude, you weren't listening, and those were the people that inspired this song. This song's for you. You thought that was a romance song? Wasn't at all. But tickled my fancy every time I sang it that way. Let's see here. Find Amazing Grace so I don't mix it up. Is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And Lord, I know I'm one. Mothers, tell your children not to do what I've done, and spend their lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. We feel stuck being who we are. We can't change the words to our song. There's a way that we can find freedom through the power of God's risen Son. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. I was blind, but now I see. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Well, that's like 3 or 4, 5? Somewhere in there.
I'm just having a good time, my friend.
You're just chilling?
That's what I do. Doctor's orders, I'm not allowed to stress, bro. I just chill, and it's a good time. And thank God I'm alive.
Well, I guess. Here's one I wrote for the kids. But adults could learn a lot from this. It's called Untitled Love. You're running a race, you want first place, but that mean kid does too. Even when you're nice, he don't think twice about picking on you. He kicks you in the shin so he can win, leaves you sprawling on the sideline. What would Jesus do in your shoes? He'd forgive him. How many times must I forgive? Should I be keeping track? How many times has he forgiven me? Never mind, I take that back. I forgive all the hate away. Forgive all the mean things people say. I forgive all the pain away. Forgive myself when I stray. Till the only thing left is love. Your dad ain't home and he don't phone. Seems he don't care about you. Mom's working hard to make a new start and the bills are overdue. They could only find a little time to spend with you. Oh, what would Jesus do in your shoes? He'd forgive them. How many times must I forgive? Should I be keeping track? How many times has he forgiven me? Never mind, I take that back. I forgive all the hate away. Forgive all the mean things people say. I forgive all the pain away. Forgive myself when I stray. Until the only thing left is love. No one knows the pain that grows deep inside of you. They don't care about what's fair, they just tell you what to do. What you'd give for a little love, instead you yell, I hate you. What would Jesus do about you? He'll forgive you. How many times has he forgiven me? Is he keeping track? How many times has he protected me? I know he's got my back. He forgave all my hate away. Forgives all the mean things that I say. He forgave all the pain away. He forgives me when I stray. No, the only thing left is love. How many times must I forgive? Should I be keeping track? How many times has he forgiven me? Never mind, I take that back. I forgive all the hate away. Forgive all the mean things people say. I forgive all the pain away. Forgive myself when I stray. Till the only thing left is love. Till the only thing left is love. I think that's what it's really about. Because love is the essence of all that's good. And if you have to forgive, it's something that isn't the essence of good that you have to forgive.
I like to say love and gratitude.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure about this song. I wrote it. have to take the blame. I like it. Just not sure its message. So we'll just do it anyway. We can forget it ever happened if we need to.
Sure.
Hell froze over and I skated on by. I saw you down there and I tried to say hi. Ice fishing was never my thing, so I hung up my skates and started to sing. Somebody's gotta do what they gotta do, make some fun and ignore the news. A rooster's gotta crow what he gotta crow. So much to say, nothing to know. So much to say, nothing to know. A snowflake was telling me life is too hard. I can't get a job and I drive a used car. I told him to grow a paradigm of optimism. Everybody's gotta do what they gotta do, make some fun and ignore the news. A rooster's gotta crow what he gotta crow. So much to say, nothing to know. So much to say, nothing to know. I met a guy with all the answers. He could fix the ozone, cure cancer. The only problem is he's a lazy guy, but boy, you ought to hear him criticize. Everybody's gotta do what they gotta do, make some fun and ignore the news. A rooster's gotta crow what he gotta crow. So much to say, nothing to know. So much to say, nothing to know. My dog hates this song. Somebody told me not to write a song where you gotta use your brain just to follow along. But irony is a funny thing, so I wrote it down and started to sing. Somebody's gotta do what they gotta do, make some fun and ignore the news. A rooster's gotta crow what he gotta crow. So much to say, nothing to know. So much to say, nothing to know. A fool is a fool, but he don't have to be. We can all change potentially. A wise man is wise cause he don't say much. I think it's about time I shut up. Lead-a-la-da-dee-da-lead-a-la-dum. La-da-dee-dee-la-da-da-da. La-da-dee-dee-la-da-dum. La-da-dee-dee-la-da-dum. See why I like it.
Yeah.
Are you tired? Do you want to quit, or how are you feeling?
I could eat.
You could eat.
Other than that, I'm fine. And also, I'm well now, you know. I've fasted many days.
So you can go another 3 and be fine, huh?
Another 40, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. At least 7. But I bet I could do 40 if I really would. Like, if it was the thing to do. I hope that it's not the thing I gotta do. I was learning just the other day that in the Bible, sometimes when they say 40 days, it's kind of like a saying that sometimes it just means like a long time. I can do it a long time, is what I mean.
Pastor today, he was like, I was reading this article, this scripture verse, and it said, when the storms of life come, I am there always with you. When the oceans get deep under you, I am there with you. You know. And the pastor's like, I checked all versions, any interpretations, went into the depths of what the word meant trying to make sure that when didn't mean if, but it means when.
Right. I've been to many deep places. I have been burnt and I have been frozen. And I have been taken apart and I am whole. Grace.
Yeah.
I like to say that gratitude is you can be diligent and be grateful for the grace you are given. Or at least that's how I like to think of it. It's more than that. I'm gonna do that thing you were talking about in that song now.
What's that? Oh, forgive? Which song? Huh?
Well, I was trying not to say anything.
Oh, be wise.
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna crow for a second there.
Maybe next time.
It does feel good.
Oh yeah.
And this little rooster, we caught him just 4 mornings ago. He sits outside where we have our morning meetings with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
My brother goes out. He's out there crowing away. He's a little guy. He's just learning, so his crows are a little rough. My brother goes out and gets him, and sitting there petting the dumb rooster. And the little guy just chills out, totally chills out, and then all of a sudden he just he's like sitting on his lap, and they're like, "Dang, I was one happy rooster."
Yeah. Reminds me of Peter Pan. The good parts. You understand.
Well. Oh. What the heck? Do a song from Sound of Music here. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No. To be honest, I had no idea what to expect.
That's probably the best way to run through life.
Well, I don't know.
Well, yeah. Vice scripts on hoses and leaky pipe fittings, welding on gas tanks and brazing and tigging, rusty old mufflers tied on with strings. These are a few of my manliest things. Steak and potatoes and no stinking salads, no silly love songs, just gunfighter ballads, hot spicy food that will make your eyes sting. These are a few of my manliest things. Overcharged batteries and acid corrosion, high-powered rifles and tannerite explosions, ATVs that'll make you feel like you've wings. These are a few of my manliest things. Watching Notebook, drinking lattes, when I don't feel like much of a man. I simply remember my manly man things, and then I don't feel so bad. Yeah. I don't know where those come from sometimes, but
Those are the best ones.
I feel like this one is kind of meeting us at where we're at, but at the same time, maybe a half step up. As if every song, a lot of songs meet people where they're at, makes it okay, and maybe even drops them a layer. You know, the songs that just make you feel okay about who you are. This one meets you where you're at, if you're one of those guys. All don't know. Guess we'll just see how it makes you feel. Try not to do it too fast. You've heard men talk about which truck's best. Oh, shoot. I started on the second verse. Well, you've heard the story about the hot rod race where the Fords and the Lincolns were setting the pace. I don't know if that story's true, so here's one I made up just for you. You've heard men talk about which truck's best, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, and all the rest. Well, it's really not about the truck, you see, it's all about insecurity. I got me Dodge with the 12-valve Cummins. You can wind her up and hear the turbo humming. With a flat deck bed made of diamond plates. Four bald tires look like roller skates. It's a bit of a tongue twister. With a 6-speed stick and a 4x4, a bungee on the hood and a dent in the door. Bed all covered in twine and hay. She ain't much of a looker, but she'll blow you away. Well, all the wheat fields are turning brown. It smelled like creosote all over town. I was grinding gears up auction yard hill, passing garbage trucks that were standing still. Then a Ford so high, needed a pilot to fly it. Rich mama to help you buy it. Run boards, running lights, quad shocks, chrome stack, light bars, black rim, drop pitch, headache rack. With a guy in the middle said, that truck's sick. Said, man, the thing's not even a stick. They rolled the coal and buried me, and LED taillights is all you could see. Well, they waved me over at the top of the hill. Said they were looking for something big to kill. Didn't know where to get a 30-point buck. Said, yeah, if you don't get stuck. Well, the driver got so mad he started to stutter. Said, anywhere you can go, I can go better. Just lead the way. I'll show you what a set of 42 fat knobbies can do. We were bouncing through creeks and over rocks. We were scratching paint and bending shocks. That pavement princess was hanging in tough. Said, put on your belts, boys. It's about to get rough. We were on the ground, we were in the air. We landed in the mud, couldn't go nowhere. I had to admit that we were stuck, and the guy in the middle said, well, this sucks. Well, the Ford pulled up and he said with a smile, looks like you could be stuck in there for a while. As he pulled us out, he had a good laugh and his front axle broke in half. Well, we all sat quiet around the bonfire with our egos stuck and there in the mire. We had to talk about anything but whose truck was broken, whose truck was stuck. But the guy in the middle with the Chevy at home, he wouldn't shut up or leave it alone. I guess I always have to wonder why in every crowd there's always a Chevy guy. Well, the next day we walked till our phones got service and I called my pappy and I was nervous. My daddy said, son, I'll give you a hand, just try to remember, the truck don't make the man. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeehaw.
Well, you know what, my friend? I think that was a good run.
That was a pretty good run. That was way more than I expected. I was thinking 3.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes. You wanna say who you are and tell the people what's going on?
Okay, well.
I mean, it would be good to rather. No wanting.
Yeah, I am David Brown. David J. Brown. That narrows it down. Because a lot of David Browns. It's kind of Hunter here to come out here and hook me up with all this fancy equipment. See what he can do with all this noise I put down for him. The Lord put it on my heart, and that there's a hole in the music industry, and I know there's been a lot of people, like Hunter's brother has been working on it as well. Benjamin and Joel
and Ian my mom and my dad and my sister Jessie and my sister Leslie.
Heck yeah.
And Noah's getting involved more on the business side, but like
he would.
Well, you know, And it keeps going. My cousin Rachel's touring, or was just recently. It's a family affair.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's just good to hear there are people out there that are writing music that meet us where we're at. It's okay with, hey, you're a human. But let's take one step up from where you're at and point ourselves in a little better direction. And if the song can do that, it's a win. So, and I don't know I know I'm not the best person for it, but sometimes there's the people that do something that are the best person for it. And yeah, so we'll see where it goes. Keep working on it, and yeah, look up Joel Treville.
Joel Treville, yeah.
Joel Treville.
Treville.
Okay, he's putting out some neat stuff. Yeah, and then just think about that when you listen to a song. Did it make it okay for where you are in life, or did it encourage you to take a step up, a step better? That's what I got to say about music right now.
Beautiful.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
That was relatively painless.